Hey guys.
How's it going?
Have you seen this kind of thing before?
Yeah, my dad actually owns a chicken farm. So,
Okay.
And then my uncle owns a cow farm out in
Yeah, so
Texas. So
you've seen animals slaughtered
I'm just kidding with
Oh,
you.
right, okay.
I was like, I just understood what you said.
The footage on the screens, does it make you hungry, angry, sad? How would you say?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm so out of it. I'm more distracted by these awesome stickers on the, which I know is not the point of this.
Sure.
That's why I'm like trying to be respectful and not be like a distraction.
Would you guys say you're against animal abuse?
Of course. I hate animal abuse.
Yeah.
I like animals though. I do like meat. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I love like chicken and stuff. Like I don't feel bad about it either, but it's messed up, I guess. In some form, it could be wrong.
Do you think, in what form?
I don't know. Like if you see it from an abusive point of view, like when you see people beat the animals, like I wouldn't beat my animals if I was raising my own chickens and stuff. I'd like be nice to them and then I'd eat them.
What about the killing part? Do you think that's the ultimate form of abuse?
I mean, I think it's necessary to eat. You know, I mean, it's here for a reason. I don't think it's not here for a reason. I mean, they're just gonna live. I mean, either way, they're gonna die. I mean, I think we're the ultimate predators in this world. So.
Ultimate predators. Do you kill your own animals?
No, I don't.
Okay.
If I had to, I would have to. I mean, like now we live in a world that's filled with our own consumption, so we have to, you know, like. So.
Yeah. So you can just drive to the supermarket and basically have a plethora of plant-based alternatives available to you, yeah?
I mean, nowadays I don't think you have to go fight for your own animals or anything, but even in the wild, animals kill animals. Like, they gotta take care of their own as well.
Yeah.
So.
But we're not in the wild, as you said. Yeah, we're in modern civilization with supermarkets just at our doorstep.
Yeah.
So if we don't have to, why would we?
Well, I don't know. I guess that's just a preference. Everyone has their own choice and opinion. So.
Yeah. So personal choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's personal if it involves somebody else?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Do you think it's a personal choice if your dietary choices involve someone else, such as the animals, for example?
But I don't think animals are people.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine line between.
I don't walk him like a dog.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
there's a line between animals and humans.
Sure,
and I
sure.
think we've given too much. Like, for instance, this isn't even what we're talking about, but abortion, it's okay to kill a baby, but in order to kill like a bald eagle, it's like a federal offense. But that's an animal, it's not a human.
Rather, like, it's not about killing the animal for me, it's about the environmental impact of mass producing of the animal.
So you're concerned about the environment?
More so, as far as the mass production of animals versus the way that we harvest them.
Sure. Have you seen a documentary on Netflix called Cowspiracy?
I have not.
Definitely check that out.
What is it called?
Cowspiracy.
Cowspiracy?
Cowspiracy, yeah. It's a wonderful.
love documentaries.
It's a great
I will watch
documentary film. In fact, it shows that the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization have shown that the animal agriculture industry is actually responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than the entire transport sector combined. That's buses, planes, trains, cars, trucks, the lot.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
The demand for it is so high, so the way that they create, you know, like the way they treat animals and stuff is bad, of course. But I mean, I love the way chicken tastes. I love the way that stuff tastes, and you know what I mean. It's great food.
Yeah,
but I know
absolutely.
that there's other options for it, of course.
Exactly.
And
So
I think,
you can still eat all the meat, dairy, and eggs you
Yeah.
like, just made from plants. You mentioned personal choice, and you said that you wouldn't consider animals someone. Have you ever had a cat or a dog in the family, or now? Yeah. Would you say they were someone or something?
something.
Something.
I mean, listen, I've had our dogs for 10 years and we love them and they die, but they're animals, they're not humans.
So they don't have emotions? Like you can't tell when your dog is happy or sad?
I mean,
Yeah, they have
maybe,
emotions, but they're
they don't
not
have
human.
free choice.
No, I'm not saying.
They're not like a person.
No, I'm not saying they're a person, but a thing is an inanimate object that has no emotions, no feelings. But someone, like when you look at your dog, you know that someone is inside there, not a person, but someone rather than something.
But you gave
It's
us
not
two options. You said,
There's more than
is
two
it a
options.
person
What-
or is it a thing?
No, I
it's
said
a
it.
thing compared to a
I said,
person.
is it someone or something?
It's a something.
In the asset,
But someone is typically, in this context, to me, a somebody. And that's not true. It's not a somebody. It's a thing.
At the end of the day, it's a dog.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's an animal.
Yeah, but if there's a gray scale and you're making it too black and white, I think in that context. Yeah.
So do you consider yourself as an animal or a person?
All humans are animals.
Do you consider yourself as a dog or a person?
A person, but we're all animals. We've just got human animals and non-human animals.
I don't agree with that one. That's a little different for me. But
Well, I agree with it, and I just think
mammals,
human animals are God, created in the image of God, and that non-human animals are not, and so therefore put on this earth to rule and reign over them. And
that's right. Eat my food if I want it.
when he made a pact with Noah, he said after the flood that he would get out and eat me. So
yeah.
But again, he might have said that you can, but no religion on earth mandates that we eat meat.
no, it doesn't. But that means we have the freedom to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, which comes back to personal choice, and which comes back to what I said before. Is it a personal choice if it involves someone or somebody else?
That's what I'm saying. You're trying to make it a choice. You're giving the animals the same rights as like a human or like saying that they are somebody.
You don't think they have a right to life?
I think that there's so much other issues in the world right now that we should probably focus on the people first. There's so many people dying from hunger and starvation.
Did you know that 82% of starving children live in nations where the crops that they grow are shipped to the West and fed to livestock so that we can fatten them and eat them ourselves?
But see that's a whole belief system. I mean,
No, but that's
India,
a fact.
for instance,
That's not a belief system, that's a fact.
me eating meat is like immoral, and it might be for you, but based on my belief systems, it's not.
Okay, so if your dog was here and I killed your dog and I wanted to eat your dog, that'd be
that's my dog though.
Okay.
So you can't. Yeah, I mean, if I kill my dog, obviously I wouldn't. That's wrong. But
What's wrong about it?
because that's my dog. Like if he dies, whatever.
But it's just a thing. You told me yourself.
No, I know, but it's my thing. So if you want to kill your chickens and then sell them, they're your chickens to sell. That's your thing.
So the chicken in and of itself has no right to life other than the purpose that you decide for it.
I think a chicken's life is not worth more than. I think human lives are much more.
And it's not a question of which life is worth more, but it's a question of whether we should respect the lives of others if we don't need to eat them.
Respecting them when they're alive, when they're dead, you do what you gotta do, you eat them.
But they don't die of natural causes. We murder them, we kill them.
But we produce them for that purpose.
I mean, you don't kill them just
How would
for
you
fun.
feel if you were bred into existence solely for the purpose of being killed, for someone else to eat?
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. You're saying how would
so
she
if
feel
I
if she
killed-
was a chicken, but a chicken and a human are on two different sets.
If I killed you in your sleep, you wouldn't know any different, but would it make it right?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm dead.
But morally, would it make it right? Would I go to jail if someone found out?
Of course you would go to jail because a chicken
No,
and
I'm
a
asking
human are
you.
different.
But I'm dead. It's for them to decide.
I think
So I'm
it'd be
going to
wrong.
decide. Yeah, it would be wrong because killing a human is different than killing an animal.
How so?
So this might go back to whole beliefs. I believe that we are created in the image of God. So as a Christian, that's what I believe. Animals are not. They're not created. Well, they were created, but they aren't created in His image. So therefore, we are worth more. He put into us a spirit, a soul, a mind, which animals don't have. They might have emotions, they might have a body, but they don't have a spirit. Therefore, they're not on the same cognizant level, just overall.
Can you prove that you have a spirit? And can you prove that your dog doesn't have a spirit?
And see, this goes back to beliefs, right?
Okay.
Based on your beliefs.
Faith.
Yeah.
It's faith. Things you don't see, but things you believe.
So we've used religion to justify all manner of things
That's
throughout
every
history.
culture.
But see, that's not
That's
a
right. But does
religion.
that make it right?
Back
To
to
use,
belief system. I don't think it. I think
but
religion is a construct, it's your
that,
belief system.
but that belief system is intrinsically linked to the religion of Christianity, which you said
how about with
before.
animals?
Let's keep bringing it back to is it wrong? Is it wrong? And that's not the issue here because if it's wrong, we have to compare them to ourselves, which they're not. At least by they're not part of society. They don't have the same cognitive levels that we do, so you can't compare them whether it's right or wrong.
Do you think intelligence is the appropriate measure to determine whether somebody has the right to live or not?
I think
No.
objectively you would have to think.
I don't think so, because well,
Isn't there
somebody in a
ability
coma,
to-
like if somebody's a coma, I think it's whether you're human or not. That's my opinion. Because
Let's imagine a technologically superior species visited Earth and treated us the way we treat non-human animals. Would that be morally justified?
I mean,
Not to us, but maybe to them.
Not to us. Okay, so that's what vegans are saying with our treatment of non-human animals. Same thing.
I mean,
Because we're different species, yeah, with this technologically superior species. It's a different species to us, same as we're a different species to non-human animals. But you just said to us it wouldn't be morally justified, but to them it would. But now can you understand the point of view that the point that I'm trying to
I
make?
get it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can have that point of view. We're not downplaying you.
No, it's not whether I have it or not. It's whether you agree with that.
But do I have
I
to
don't
agree?
agree with that because
Do I have to agree?
Well, you kind of did when you said it wouldn't be morally justified to us, but to them it would be. So that's the point we're making. That it's just because they're a different species, it doesn't make it morally justified.
yeah, but I mean,
We're not comparing humans to animals. All we're saying is that shouldn't
you
that?
are.
No. No, we're saying animals should have a right to life. That's it. That's not saying that they're the same as a human. They're just.
If they have a right, let them, own up to it. Let them fight for it. Because I'm not gonna go fight no lion. Okay, I'm not gonna go try and kill some animal is gonna kill me. Okay, I'm not gonna go up against
When was
that.
the last time a chicken, a cow, a pig, or a duck, or a turkey, or a fish
I'll
tried to
take
kill
charge
you?
of it. I'll kill
But
that
again, you
thing.
said you don't kill them
No,
because.
I will if I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I promise.
card.
But exactly.
Yeah, dude, like I'll go and pay for it. I don't have to do it. Like it's not, for me to. I'm not killing them. I'm just doing what I'm not gonna go buy food and let it just sit in the fridge and rot. Okay, I'm gonna buy the food and I'm gonna eat it.
And
Like,
again, remember we said we've got plant-based versions of meat,
yeah,
dairy,
of
and
course,
eggs.
man. Everyone has that option.
So, question: how
okay,
much,
it's your choice.
how much like pesticides and like production value go into making something like that? Like I know that also goes into meat, but it can't be that much different.
Okay, so we slaughter 60 billion
Insects.
land animals a year. Now there's only 7.5 billion of us. Do you think the animals consume more feed than we do? If there's 60 billion of them every year and there's only 7.5 billion of us.
Yeah.
So therefore the vast majority of pesticides are used on crops that are grown to feed directly to the livestock, which again you'll see in Cowspiracy when you watch that on Netflix. So again, you said you were against animal abuse, correct? Everyone
Oh,
said.
of course, we hate animal abuse. Animal abuse is wrong, but eating animals is right.
Well, see, that's what.
Did you
that's
find
what
that hypocritical at all?
Well, see,
A little
that-
bit, I guess.
no,
I
but
don't
now
matter.
you're saying
it don't matter to me.
animal
I'm not
abuse.
hurt. I mean, I'm not saying that it's
saying
right,
animal
but
abuse.
I'm
What's up,
saying,
George? Long time no see.
it's what it is, man. It's what we're. I'm finding. It ain't killing me. Okay, everything's gonna kill you. Anything's gonna kill you. Okay, I'm
Do
not
you know what
saying-
our leading cause of death is?
Probably cancer.
Stopping up.
Pizza.
Is it good?
Overconsumption of pizza.
No.
What could it be?
Heart
Are you
disease.
still living on campus?
I believe that. Yeah.
Alright.
Here in this culture, for sure.
Now, do you know what causes heart disease?
Really far apart.
Saturated fat found mainly in animal products and cholesterol found solely in animal products is the cause of the clogging of our arteries.
Yeah, dude.
So that's the cause of our #1 death.
Like I said, I think veganism is a healthier choice than eating meat, but not
But
gonna
see,
stop
I
me from
think more
eating
people.
meat.
I think more. No, nobody. Just my opinion. Nobody cares about the animals except for like small groups of people. But if you approached it from a health-wise and made it more about them, because I mean, humans in general. Yeah, humans in general, but specifically like Americans. I think you guys would have more success if you like made it about your health.
Different things appeal to different people. I know exactly what you're saying. For example, you were concerned about the environment. So you got to check out Cowspiracy. If you're interested in health, check out What the Health on.
That's the one. Yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen that one. Okay. So that makes a very strong
No,
case
that's why
for
I
a
watched
plant-based
it. I mean, I
diet.
watched it. I'm like, yeah. I mean, all the facts are there. You're saying it's immoral to kill animals, and that's perfectly fine from your perspective. I don't consider it immoral because they're not on the same basis.
You did when I gave you that hypothetical about.
But that's hypothetical. And then if there's something above those ones, then that's like another hypothetical. But like.
But we were able to objectively say that wouldn't be morally justifiable if that technologically superior species did treated us the way we treat non-human animals.
But that's all hypothetical. I can make up any hypothetical to.
Okay, but this is not hypothetical. This is fact. This is happening right now.
The only objectifications I have of farming is because they're putting like steroids in and like making the meat like less healthy because obviously natural like free range stuff that like get their nutrients eats naturally is better meat than stuff that's pumped with steroids, that I can say, okay, well maybe we should find better ways to feed the animals before we kill them, because it'll be healthier for us.
George,
So how do we humanely kill someone who doesn't want to die?
How do you know it doesn't?
Well, that's you're saying someone, but animals aren't someone to me, from my perspective. So,
conversation.
like, you can't inhumanely kill someone, because someone to me is a person, is a human being.
Okay.
You can humanely kill animals by cutting their head off real quick.
I can at least look at it.
What's your plan, bro?
Thank you so much.
I honestly would throw that away because I don't like carrying stuff. So I'm just saying, like, I don't want to take that from you if y'all had to pay for those, because I literally would throw them in the trash.
Sure.